What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Royal Greenhorn Racing. Well, I must say that most of the racing that I'm going to be doing is probably going to be dirt racing, but when I saw that the ARCA series was headed to Talladega this week, I just couldn't pass up the opportunity, and it went just about how I expected. This is the first time I've ever raced with people at Talladega, so I have no idea. I don't even know what gear to start in. I started in third, and I should have started in second. It was quite something, and well, you'll see by the title that, to be expected, it was a bit of a wreckfest, and there was one incredible boneheaded move by somebody, so stay tuned for that. That's towards the end of the video. And we're going green. So you see here, started in third, should have started in second. I had a pretty good qualifying lap, honestly, for not racing here before. I mean, I guess I watched NASCAR and I watched qualifying, and I've been to Talladega multiple times and watched qualifying, so I know to run the top and get the momentum going during qualifying, so maybe that helped. But this was pretty chaotic for the short time that I'm going to be on the track here. Kind of have to get off the gas when you're drafting people, and not everybody really understands that, I guess, so it gets a little hairy. You can see we've already caught up to speed. Draft, and there's already a wreck at the tri-oval. They didn't take anybody else out with them, so mostly clean there. Two, maybe a third car involved in that one. And we're off racing, boys, in fourth place right now. This was super fun, even though you'll see that it didn't last as long as I'd like it to. We've got 20 laps here. It was a lot of fun being able to draft and move around with these guys. You can see a guy going 3 wide trying to make a pass on the outside of the inside lane, making that middle lane work. And you know, in a regular race, it is only 20 laps, but in a regular race, you know, the first couple of laps might be kind of scary and everybody will settle in. This is iRacing. You get resets. It's not going to happen with these guys. So you'll see people going 3 wide on lap 3 or 4. Or I guess the previous lap, lap 2, there was a guy going 3 wide for just a short period of time. But here we go. We're 3 wide now in the front. And since this was my first time racing here, I wasn't super comfortable with that top, running the very top. I felt like I was going to hit the wall all the time. So you'll see me kind of run in between the middle and the high lane when there's nobody there. And you'll also see it cost me a little bit, partly my fault here in a few laps. But we're 3 wide again on the back stretch. This guy in front of me's been pretty smooth. I'm just trying to stay behind him. I'm really not trying to make any moves right now, to be honest. I probably should have. There were a couple opportunities for me to get up to the front, and I could have avoided a wreck, but you live and you learn. And these boys are all over the place. This guy gets slowed down, and I thought I was going to hit the wall there. I thought he was going to try to slide up on me, so I just backed off and gave him some room. That was an opportunity to probably make a pass, but I was being pretty cautious. You know, we're only on lap 5. I'm not trying to get into any wrecks yet. We're 3 wide again. The car behind me comes into the middle lane as well, and I get sucked down with my inexperience. And there we go, boys.
Back in turn 3.
Getting spun around on lap 5. We'll watch the replay at the end. I could have given him more room, but he was also not holding the line very well, so a little bit of fault on both ends, I guess. And I'm going to skip trying to get to the pits. I had one tire that was not even really attached. Didn't overshoot the pit stall. I call that a win in my book.
Two-car, your front right tire's bent way out of socket. You're going to want to go to the pits, buddy.
The guys were all over the chat in this race. And we get our quick repair done with. Then we get back out on the track. Now, re-entering these racetracks, I'm not super comfortable with. Didn't really affect me here much. Getting up to speed, I just tried to hold my line and let a couple of cars get by me at the tri-oval. I don't want to be that guy, you know?
Hey, Doug, wanna ride?
I actually got pretty lucky here. You're going to see a couple of cars in my rear view. And I'm back in 20th. I think maybe 23, 24 drivers started this race, and I'm back in 20th. So that wreck definitely put me towards the back. You'll see 2 or 3 cars coming in my rear view. I'm just going to hold this bottom line, let them by.
Jackie, I'm coming to your bumper.
And I'm starting to get up to speed here, so I'm actually going to be able to catch the draft with a couple of these guys.
Right the bottom, Jackie.
And this is actually, you can see down on the right, this is actually first and second place. So I catch the draft and I start to catch them, and I just didn't really want to get involved with first and second place, so I just backed off here. You can see I thought about getting behind this guy, but I didn't want to get involved in that, so I just kind of backed off. Oh, never mind.
Really, 19? Really?
Got a couple of expletives flying, and that was just terrible. That's all I can say. We'll look at the replay here in a little bit, but that was just an awful, awful move. Here we go. This is actually going to be that first wreck. We're going to see that I could have given him more room. He had a head of steam coming into me, and he didn't want to back off, so he jumped into the middle lane. You'll see him coming here shortly. Maybe not. Oh, this is the previous lap. Oh, we're going to see how close I was to the wall here. I don't think I was that close, but I just haven't raced here before, so I couldn't really tell. Yeah, see, it's hard to say. I did have plenty of room, but I thought he was going to start sliding up the racetrack, so it's probably a good idea on my part to play it safe there. And it worked out, but now we got this guy, number 18, full head of steam, coming down the back stretch. You can see we're 3 wide in the front. He comes in, wants to go 3 wide. I get sucked down a little bit. I'm trying to hold a line and maybe move up a little bit, and he's just all over the place. Hits the left rear quarter panel, and there she goes. Here's one more look at it. I do get sucked down. I definitely could have given him way more room, but it's just the way it goes. And this is just, I'm thinking, what the heck, man? I'm wondering if maybe this guy got wrecked by the leader. Like, had to be retaliation in my mind. Like, there's just no reason to do that. So I decided to watch this guy and see what happened to him.
Scott, you want to stay in front of this line?
Just I mean, if that was in real life, there would be hands being thrown. Well, turns out it's just an angry driver. He gets bumped by the 21 car.
Appreciate it, though.
He's just angry and decides, you know what, screw this. I'm going to wreck the leaders. And of course, I'm in 20th place behind the leaders. Thought that would be a pretty safe place to be. And boy, was I wrong. So, all in all, a pretty fun but very short. But I had a lot of fun. I'm probably going to race here a little more this week. But thanks for watching, guys. Not the best race, but it was a lot of fun. Stay tuned for next time. I appreciate y'all. Peace.